So we are working on this warm-up. It's HL-541. This is a pretty rough warm-up, even though it's only 4 questions. Let's go ahead and begin. We're dividing 4,183 divided by 47. So we're going to do this by hand. And this goes inside, this goes outside. So 4,183 is inside the house. 47 goes outside the house. So does 47 go into 4? No. Can 47 go into 41? No. Can 47 go into 418? Yes, it can. Now, how many times? I don't really know. So you're going to have to do some side work. I'm going to guess maybe, and I'm going to write it on the bottom, maybe it goes in, because 47 times 10 would be 470, and that's way too much. So I'm going to guess maybe 8 times. So 47 times 8. Let's see what that is. 47 times 8. 8 times 7, that's 40, 48, 56. And then 8 times 4 is 8, 16, 24, 32. 32 plus 5 is 37. So 376. That's less than 418. Let's try 47 times 9. This is going to be really tough if you're not good with your times tables. If you are, then this is not too bad. 9 times 7, actually, it's still bad. 9 times 7, that's 45, 54, 63. So, and 9 times 4, 19, 18, 27, 36, plus 6 is 42. So 47 times 8 is 376. 47 times 9 is 423, which is too much. So 8 is going to be, it goes in 8 times. So, and 47 times 8, you don't have to remultiply that because it's down there already. It's 376. But you do have to subtract this. 8 minus 6 is 2. 1 minus 7, well, I got to borrow, so that turns into a 3. And so that turns into 11 minus 7, that's 4. That's 4. And then 3 minus 3 is 0, so we're good there. Now we bring down the 3. And how many times does 47 go into 423? Well, let's see, maybe 9? Oh, look at that. 47 times 9 is 423, so it is 9. And if you want to, you can write this down, but you really don't have to because we know it goes in perfectly. So our answer is 89. 4,183 divided by 47 is 89. Box that answer. 52,114 divided by 71. This goes inside the house, that goes outside the house. Let's try this one. So 71 is outside. 5, 2, 1, 1, 4 goes inside. Does 71 go into 5? No. Does 71 go into 52? No. Does 71 go into 521? Yes, it does. But how many times? Let's do some side work. 71 times 10 would be 710, which is way more than 521. So let's try maybe, and 521 is more than half of that. So maybe we can try 6. So 71 times 6. 6 times, and this is, I'm just guessing numbers here, ladies and gentlemen. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 7, that's 30, 36, 42. 426, so that's pretty close. It's still below 521, so let's try 71 times 7. No, I don't like the 7 times tables, but thankfully 7 times 1 is 7, and that's easy. 7 times 7 is 49. 497, getting closer. Let's try 71 times 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 7 is 40, 56, 568. And that's too much. So let's put that 7 up there. 71 can go into 521 7 times. And 71 times 7 is 497. And now we have to subtract. So 1 minus 7, you can't do that, so we're going to borrow from that. That leaves you with 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. That looks familiar. 1 minus 9 gonna have to borrow from the 5, leaving me with 4. And now we have 11 minus 9, which is 2. So 24, whoops. 24, I guess it doesn't matter. Bring down the other one. Bring down that 1. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to bring down the 4 letter. How many times does 71 go into 241? Well, it's less than 6. I'm thinking maybe it's 3. So let's do some side work. 71 times 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 213. That's pretty darn close. If I added 71 to that, it'd definitely go over 241. So let's put 3 over there. 71 times 3 is 213, as we figured out. We are going to have to borrow, because 1 minus 3 cannot be done. So 11 minus 3 is 8. Oh, that's right. I should have written a 3 above that, too. 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So 28. We're not done because we have to bring down this 4. All right, 284. Now, let's see, 213. So it's definitely, 71 definitely goes in more than 3 times. So let's try 71 times 4. See if that works. I'm going to write it right here. 71 times 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 7. 4 times 5 is 20. 24, 28. 284. Oh, that's exactly what we're looking for. So 71 times 4. We could write this 284 right here and subtract and write 0 if you feel like it. Didn't really have to. 734 is our answer. Whew. All right, 734. Now we have 62,152 divided by 342. This goes in, this goes out. So 3, 4, 2. And then we have this 62152 divided by 342. Goodness gracious. Let's see, 342, I believe 342 times 2 would be too much because 300 times 2 is 600, 342. I'm pretty sure it is way too much. So we know 342 does not go into 6. It doesn't go into 62, but it does go into 621 one time. And 342. And you'll know because if the number you're left over with is bigger than 342, then you know you messed up. So 1 minus 2 is, I got to borrow. 11 minus 2 is 9. 1 minus 4, got to borrow. 6 leaves with us with 5, 1, which makes this 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. And 5 minus 3 is 2. And 279 is less than 342, so we did not mess up. All right, we're going to bring down the 5. So 2795. Goodness. How many times does 342 go into 2795? Well, 342 times 10 would be 3,420, which is way bigger than that. So, but this is about more than half. So I'm going to guess 7. So let's try 7. So I'm going to say 342 times 7. See if this works out. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 4 is 17, 21, 28, plus 1, 29. 7 times 3 is 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 2,394. That's pretty close. Let's try 342 times 8 and see if that's any closer. 342 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8, 16, 24, 32, plus 1, 33. 8, 16, 24, plus 3 is 27. So 342 times 8 is 2,736. Did I do that correctly? I think I probably did. Let's make sure. Yeah, I think I definitely did. Okay, so I think if we did 342 times 9, it would be too much. So let's put the 8 up here. 342 times 8 is 2,736. 2,736. If you subtract that, borrow 1 from here, you're left with 8. 15 minus 6 is 9. 8 minus 3 is 5. 7 minus 7 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. So 59. Bring down that 2. We have 592. How many times 342 go into 592? It can only go in once. And 592 minus 342. Well, 2 minus 2 is 0. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So you're left with 250. You actually have to add a decimal, add a 0 at the end, bring that down. So how many times does 342 go into 2,500? Let's see. So let's see, 342, let's see. When you put in times 7 was 2,394, times 8 was 2,736, so 8 is going to be our closest guess. And when you times 8, you get 2,000. Oh, sorry, 7, not 8. Times 7, not 8. You got 2,394. You got to borrow. That leaves us with 4, 10, 9, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. 106. You have to add another 0. Bring that down. You're going to actually have to keep going for a while. So we're actually just going to round it off right there. So our answer is going to be roughly 181.7. Roughly. That's a lot so far. 12 minutes in. We've got one more. Lisa has 2,134 buttons that need to be sorted equally into 12 jars. How many buttons will be in each jar? Now, if you're going to sort something equally into 12 jars, basically, when you're sorting things equally, you are going to be using division. So 2,134 buttons sorted equally into 12 jars. You're going to divide. How many times 12 go into 21? Oh, this is so much nicer. I know my 12's multiplication tables. Goes in once. 21 minus 12, I do have to borrow. So 11 minus 2 is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down that 3. 93. So 12 times, how many times 12 go in 93? Well, 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. So 12 times 7 is 84. We are going to borrow from there. 13 minus 4 is 9. Bring down that 4. 94. 12 goes into, well, I think 7 times again, which gets us 84, which if we, 4 minus 4 is 0, 9 minus 8 is 10. We have to add a decimal, but you know what? Let's see how many buttons will be in each jar. Let's see if it's going to be closer to 177 buttons or 178 buttons. We're going to basically round, either round up or round down. So if I bring down another 0, how many times 12 go into 100? Well, 12 times 8 is, let's see, 60, 72, 84, 96. 12 times 8 is 96, which is, if you borrow, 10, 9, 10 leaves us with 4. That's 0, that's 0. So we'd have to add zeros again. But it's going to be about 177.8 buttons per jar. And that's closer to 178. So our answer is going to be about 178 buttons. Not exactly, but about 178 buttons per jar. So that's going to be our answer. Yeah, that was really difficult just to do 4 problems. Division's difficult.